Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout London, where last time, we got our hands on some amazing new toys. A sniper rifle that does over 300 damage a shot, a fully automatic staggering weapon, and a never-ending musket pistol. Not forgetting, of course, our other recent addition, Scaramanga. So, okay, a short-range pistol doing 200 damage a shot using the most common ammo type in the game, so, I'd say now, we've got a pretty bloody good loadout. And today, right, we're going back to Alice over in Camden because we still need her signature. And we have, you know, just done a bit of work for her, clearing out some hooligans, though, yeah, based on what she was saying previously, she's not gonna sign until we're a member of her faction. And she's not just gonna let us join because we did some work. By the sounds of it, yes, it's gonna take a bit more than that to join this cyberpunk anarchist collective. And better, I've got a level up in a hand, so right, level 30, what have you got for me? Okay, I'm gonna say, with Scaramanga in a hand, we're not gonna be able to do much better. The Gunslinger 4, that's gonna be good. Anyway, back to Alice, let's see what we've got coming up next. So okay, Alice, I suspect yes, that was a good start, but we're probably not done yet, are we?
So, Pistol's membership. Are you interested?
I very much am, though, you know what? She's gonna respect me more if I ask about the pistols before we just jump into saying I want to join. And of particular importance, yes, the relationship with Westminster, because you were implying before something's changed there.
The gentry rolled in with their Tommy thugs a few years before I was born. Our security forces are strong. We believe we have the right to defend ourselves. However, we were no match for them. It was an unwinnable battle. But make no mistake, we didn't just roll over. We gained our fair share of concessions. As long as we pay our tithe, the gentry have no say in our internal operations. Unfortunately, sometimes they forget this, but I won't go into that now.
Oh yeah, something big's going on in that regard, but she's not willing to chat about that just yet. Okay, and everything else is, yeah, information we already knew about Camden, etc, etc, so, okay, Alice, what if I said I did want to sign up?
Splendid. Each potential member is required to obtain sponsorship from 3 members of the council. To start, I'd like you to speak to Palmira Romero and Captain Reasonable. They've both been having issues. Maybe you can help them?
Okay, so 3 votes are needed. That would represent 2. Possibly Alice herself would be the 3rd.
Palmira works in hydroponics. The captain should be around Camden Town Station.
Okay, so food production and Camden. I've been into that station already, there were ghouls floating around there, so right, possibly, yes, a logistical problem and a murdering ghouls problem. So here we go, pretty much right next to, yes, where we came into Camden in the first place. Hello there, buddy, let's have a chat.
Nice to meet ya. I'm Raymond, though most around here call me Captain Reasonable.
Okay, the question is though, is that a sarcastic name or a well-deserved name? And, okay, tragically, we can't ask him that directly, so Alice sent me, what do you need help with?
Straight to business, fantastic. It's actually pretty simple. There's a cache of guns in a police station in Lewisham. Need you to hop over there and fetch them for me. Sound doable? Or even throw in a monkey to make it worth your while. Game? I'll even sign you an endorsement.
Okay, hang on, when you say monkey, also there's just people butting into our conversation like multiple people, this is delightful. Yes, I would like to ask follow-up questions about that monkey you just mentioned. Never mind, I can't ask about the monkey. So, okay, just out of interest, am I stealing these guns from someone who's gonna, like, you know, mind?
That's the tragedy of it, they're ours. In fact, we've already paid for them several times, at considerable expense, I might add.
Okay, by any chance do you mean these are gentry guns and you consider them yours because you paid the tithe?
I, don't like to be rude about people, but the previous council leader, Malcolm Rhodes, was a reprehensible scumbag.
Okay, not the gentry or the Tommies. That's probably better. I don't really want to, like, start a war or anything.
Malcolm was playing a little game, you see. He told the council he needed a discretionary budget for sundry expenses. Off the record, he'd tell us it was to sidestep the gentry blockade. He was insistent we use non-local arms dealers, which honestly sounded reasonable, given the gentry's supply cap. The problem was, every time we bought a shipment from the black market, they'd fail in the field. As you can imagine, a lot of fights about failure to inspect the weapons. It got pretty hairy. A few scars in the group from that period. But there was Malcolm in the middle, breaking it up, playing peacemaker. I even thanked him. What would we do without you? The slippery fucker. If you told me, I'd never have believed you. I had to see it with my own eyes. The snake was playing free card Monty. Turns out he was getting Mark Gormley, our former chief of security, to sneak them out of the armory, selling them to whoever wanted them. Not only was he embezzling money from the locals, he was actively arming our rivals to enrich himself. Can you imagine? Paying to be murdered by your own government.
Okay, so we just need to go and reclaim the guns that he sold previously. Gotcha. Thinking about it, I'm pretty sure monkey is like, slang for a certain volume of money, so possibly that's what he means, though. I can't deny, I am disappointed he's not literally giving me a monkey. Like, I would love to just have a monkey that just followed me around as a new companion. Okay, so that's going to take me to Lewisham, which is, yeah, a different borough, so we're leaving Camden. So, before we do that, let's go speak to, Palmira, just in case she's also sending me out of Camden. So, yeah, I could get both bits done in one trip. Ooh, this sounds creepy, though. We've got, yes, just a door next to the canal, labelled the catacombs, with exit through the gift shop written in red letters next to it. I don't know, something just feels wrong and creepy and sinister about that. Oh, and the symbol on the compass is a grave too, so better and better. So okay, down here we've got, yes, some rather unwell-looking cows, and various plants that, yeah, you're growing underground for some reason, so... Anyway, Palmira, let's have a nice chat.
Listen, I'm sure you're perfectly nice, and I'm sure you'd make a great addition to the Pistols. But I'm kind of in the middle of a crisis at the moment. I don't have time for this.
And you have no idea how happy I am to hear you've got a problem that I might just be able to help you with, so therefore, you agreed to sign my membership papers.
Alright, fine. You say you want to help. It would be a miracle. But if you can convince polyester to stop fucking throttling hydroponics water supply, I'll happily endorse you.
Okay, so we're dealing with, yes, various logistical problems that are emerging from a more complex society. On this occasion, water rationing.
Hell if I know. She's locked the doors to the plant. She keeps saying over the intercom that everything is under control. I don't want to alarm Alice. But if we don't get more water here soon, things in Camden won't be pretty.
And okay, given it seems to be, yes, a very local issue, we'll deal with that one first, given, yeah, it's literally like 20-30 meters in that direction. Though I suspect, hang about, okay, is the problem by any bloody chance something to do with the mitten lugs? Because normally, when something goes wrong with, flipping water infrastructure and Fallout, yeah, it's cocking Mirelurks or something like that. Still, step one, can we even get inside? Given Palmira did say, yeah, the door had been locked, someone inside was refusing to talk about it. Here we go, we've made it in the front door, but okay. Inaccessible, aside from intercom beyond that, so... right, what's the problem, and why are you not willing to tell anyone about it?
Everything's under control, not to worry.
Okay, so I'm guessing, yes, something's gone very, very wrong indeed, and let's not threaten to break the door down just yet. Just tell me, why is it locked?
We're sick. We're quarantining.
Okay. So apparently, yes, with sufficient intelligence, we can say you don't sound like you're actually sick. For some reason, you're making excuses. So, okay, seriously, why are you causing trouble for hydroponics?
Stop saying that! Okay, fine. You can come in, but no one else.
No, seriously, what's going on here? This is weird. And when you say no one else... Okay, Kira, I'll be right back, but if you hear shooting, please come down and assist. Oh, bloody hell, this does not look good. This looks, you know, like it's all fallen over, sparking, broken, etc, etc. Bloody hell, who's responsible for this mess?
Ah, it's you. The one from outside. I take it you've spoken to Palmira.
Jess, she wants more caulking water and... seriously, what is wrong with your plant right now?
The plant is just fine. It's the water that's the problem. These radiation levels are off the charts. Our filters can't handle it. We don't know where it's coming from. We're trying to find a way to reconfigure things, but we need a wee bit more time. And this on top of Mr. Grey passing away.
Okay. Who's Mr. Grey?
Oh, it was tragic. Bit by a fox, and then bit by a dog that was chasing the fox. And then on the way to the doctor, poor old Mr. Grey fell into the Camden Lock and drowned. Before his passing, Mr. Grey owned a small pump of his own. He sold water at the market, mostly to non-members. They depended on him. Alice doesn't know this, but we're now providing water to everyone in Camden. Pistols and non-members. Most of it's coming from our reserve, which is almost depleted. This isn't sustainable at all, even with reconfigured filters. But one thing at a time. Filters first, then we'll figure out everything else.
Okay, so you're trying to provide water to more people, but the water you're receiving to purify is more radioactive than it should be, and with tons of intelligence, I might be able to just, you know, fix the filters myself. But I can't, so instead, yeah, let's go hunting for a source of rats.
My team has already gone out searching, but why not? What's the harm in another set of eyes?
So, okay, investigate the source of radiation, and investigate the second source of radiation. So, okay, let's go figure out what's going on out in Camden. Because apparently, this is perfectly normal and not a problem, though... bloody hell, I don't like this. Please do better wiring. Ah, but here's interesting. One of those radiation sources is the anarchist tower I stormed last episode, so... right. But any chance were they, like, I don't know, stealing the good water before you could get it, and pumping their waste into your water supply? Okay, we'll get to that in a second, because, yeah, that's not the nearest a source of radiation. The first is just some ruin right here round the corner, so... okay. Yeah, just big, broken down McGibble, and hang about. You appear to be chill and not a problem, so... down we go. Stay out of the water, and bloody hell, hang on, this... glowing ones, that's probably going to be an issue, because I don't want to be attacking them with a basic knife. Okay, Scaramanga works very well against these guys, so please stop punching me, and... apparently got a bad shot at the head. Right, for you in the torso, we'll take care of you, so just set you on fire. 3 shots will hopefully do the job. Never mind, I think Kira's about to finish him off before I could, so... okay. A feral. And a glowing one specifically, but... why were you here, my friend? Like, you know, what's the reason there would happen to be a glowing one right at the point where you're drawing water? Feels like a bit of an odd coincidence, especially if it's happened twice. Okay, keep the guns out just in case. We've got, yes, the tower just around the corner. Though fortunately, yeah, I cleared this out last episode, so down we go, and... now that water does not look good. That water looks very dicey, in fact. And yeah, just wait for something to pop out and go. Boo, there we go. One more glowing one. So, okay, handful of commuters. Wrong place, wrong time. But seriously, why would there be 2 commuters right here, right now? I feel like that's a weird thing to just happen by chance. Okay, so that's part one of the problem dealt with, though, yeah. Bear in mind, that was not the only issue. We need to also find a way to, yes, deal with the capacity of this plant.
My God, you actually did it. I don't know how you did it, but I'm very thankful. Here, take this. It still doesn't solve the problem of the non-members, though.
So, okay. Mr. Grey had his own purifier, so, just in theory, if you were to take possession of that, would that solve the issue?
I'm not sure. Mr. Grey had a son, Jesse. He's locked himself away in their home and won't come out or speak to anyone. I've been meaning to go back again and check on the boy, but then everything went tits up around here. I haven't had a chance.
Okay, I'd say bring him into the operation. Presumably the situation will be resolved. Or just persuade him to offer the same service and then, yeah, your capacity doesn't need to be as high. Okay, and the lad in question is far side of Camden, off to the east. Gotcha. Okay, though I will say, yeah, possibly this is the less nice side of Camden, given... okay, there's a lot more wreckage on the road. Not seeing as many people floating about in general. And yeah, the symbols on the compass are suggesting things are a bit more bombed to hell. Right, mosey on down to the waterfront. This looks to be about right, just out of the water, because, you know, Fallout London, water, etc., etc. Keep on keeping on. The Lock Penthouse. Okay, might go and check in with them later if need be. For the time being, yeah. Stay focused on tracking down this chappy. Here we go, the rustic homestead just round the corner. And by the looks of it, yes, once upon a time at least, traders were welcome. I'm guessing that's not the case anymore. That was a sign put up by your now deceased dad, wasn't it? So, okay, when they said son, yeah. A child, as it turns out. Not an adult son, so... well, one, I'll be having you rad away. I'm sorry, I need that more than you do. But, okay, small child. How would you like to be responsible for, like, 15 to 20% of the water infrastructure for this entire borough?
Bugger off!
Okay, you know what? That's fair. So, how about instead you just, like, sell the water purifier to Polyester, and then she can take care of this, and you can have a giant pile of money. But let's start off by, like, you know, saying, I'm really sorry your dad's dead, etc., etc.
Thanks. He was great. And now it's my fault he's gone. I thought it'd be cool to have a pet fox. I'm such a moron.
Oh, it was your fox that, yes, bit him. Okay, like, the fox was only a bit of the problem. He was also bitten by a dog, and I think he fell in the lock or something. So, really, you're only, like, 33% responsible for your dad's death. So, okay, just out of interest, yes. Was he in the pistols? Presumably not.
No, he bloody well wasn't. He was a proud non-member till the day he died.
Okay, so some people aren't just non-members. They're actually proud to not be members, and yes, indeed. Not your fault, or at least mostly not.
You don't know anything. You weren't there. You don't know me, and you didn't know my dad.
Okay, and that's true. Why didn't your dad like the pistols?
He liked them enough. Not enough to join up with them. He said they were too focused on themselves. That they couldn't see the bigger picture. He said we were better off on our own.
I mean, fair enough. They do seem to, yes, prioritise their own members, though they also seem to be, you know, trying to provide water, etc., etc., even to non-members, so, okay. How do you feel, Jesse?
What? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I go to school. My friends' parents are pistols. They're not bad people. My friends are all planning to try for sponsorship when they turn 18.
Okay, and that's true. So, yeah, you can't just become a member because of your parents, by the sounds of it.
No, they don't want any nepotism, whatever that means. The children of pistols benefit from the perks of their parents' membership until they turn 18. After that, they've got to find sponsors, just like everyone else.
Okay, and earn their way in. Gotcha, and yeah, if all your friends are planning to join and they seem decent enough and it would improve your standing locally in terms of access to water, why not join yourself, Jesse?
It's not that I don't like the pistols. I think I actually agree with a lot of what they say. My dad wouldn't have wanted me to join, though.
Okay, fair enough, and that's true. Probably your dad would want whatever you know best improves your life, my friends.
I wish I could talk to him about it.
So, okay. You could join, or, yeah, probably the kindest, most uncontroversial thing I could say right now is he'd want you to be happy.
You're right. I guess I could keep an open mind and see what happens.
That seems fair, so... right. That is a very good point. If you just, basically allowed them to use your water purifier while still officially being the owner, that's got to count in your favour when it comes time for sponsorship down the line.
So that's why you're here. What do the pistols want with it?
I mean, they want to make sure non-members like you have water. It's not really like, sinister or anything.
They do. My dad always said they only cared about their own. Maybe he was wrong about some things. All right. Yeah. Let the pistols know the purifier is theirs.
Alright, nice to get, a different perspective on the pistols from the outsiders and whatnot, though I'm still suspicious. They just seem too nice and whatnot. There's gotta be something dodgy going on under the surface. Like, honestly, kids, you were probably right the first time. Okay, so basically, yeah, that kid has agreed to lend his water purifier to you guys, but as a result, when the time comes, if he wants to join the pistols, you're signing his sponsorship papers, no questions asked.
Excellent. I'll have my people head over there shortly. Hopefully, the population in Camden stays stable. Otherwise, we'll have to figure something else out, won't we? No matter. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. Thank you for your help. I'll stop throttling hydroponics. Take this. And let Palmira know she can stop banging on my door. Was there anything else?
I mean, thinking about it, couldn't I, get you to sign the paper? Because, then again, maybe she's not on the council. It was, councillors. Polyester might not be on the council. And that's true. The kid may not have understood, but... do you know why his dad was so down on the pistols?
It was no secret that Mr. Grey wasn't a big fan of us. Or so he said, at least. But he never left Camden, did he? I always liked Mr. Grey. And truth be told, I could understand some of the points he made. No one claims the pistols have got everything figured out. We're trying our best, though. I think that matters. The truth is, things went to shit long before the bombs fell. We have a chance now to do it different. We can rebuild the world better than it was. More just. More equal. Not the whole world, obviously, but our little world. Here in Camden.
Okay, they're just too positive and well-intentioned. Where's the pile of corpses, Polly? Anyway, with that done, right. We should now have a sponsor number 1 in the bag.
Please accept this gift, and know that you have my full and unconditional sponsorship. If there's anything else I can do for you, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, sponsorship, and on top of that... right, money and a handful of food too, lovely. And I'm guessing yes, if we ask you about the pistols and whatnot.
Alice is one of my best mates. Despite what Ariel Rotten has been going on about recently, I think Alice is doing a splendid job.
Oh, hang on, we may have finally found the giant pile of corpses. Who's Ariel Rotten and what's she saying? Because I want to get her take on this whole situation.
Manager of the Scavengers. She's another member of the council. If it were up to her, we'd be at war with the gentry right now.
Okay, so her problem is, yes, Alice isn't being, warlike enough. Right, well that's not really the smoky gun I was looking for, dear flipping dear. So, that's water woes complete, and bare minimum, the first indication, some people are not keen on Alice. Still, for the time being, yes, we need to mosey further afield, because those guns the guy wanted, they were over in Lewisham. Though you know what, as we step back into, London proper, that does remind me of something, which is, last time we were passing by Euston, someone did say in the comments, hey John, there's a pub near Euston, and you really might want to check that out, so, okay. I do see a pub symbol over to the east there, so, alright, while I'm passing by, so yeah, this will be just to the south of St. Pancras International. Here we go, this looks to be about the right street here, just past the Collapse Road, so, motion in this direction. Okay, there's pistols here, so right, they don't just keep themselves to Camden or whatnot. Instead, this in fact could be, yeah, a pistol bar or something. I mean, the Liberty Spike certainly does sound like it could be, you know, an anarchist punk bar, doesn't it?
You promised me you could get the cask. What sort of dastard are you, boy?
Dastard. Ha!
Look, I'm not risking my life for some whiskey. You can have your money back.
The money is not an issue. When two gentlemen enter into an agreement, a contract is forged. To betray that contract, well, that would be quite unforgivable. Would be quite the shame, in fact.
Shame indeed.
Hey, I don't want no trouble now.
Lovely place you have here, Zachary. Wouldn't want the Tommies coming in and giving it a deep inspection, eh? They can be rather heavy-handed sometimes.
So heavy-handed.
And certain areas look, one might say, a touch flammable.
No, police. I'll get it sorted. Okay?
See that you do, boy. See that you do.
Bloody hell.
Oh dear. So right, this is a bar where both of the gentry and the pistols drink, and the relationship is, a tiny bit uneasy, shall we say. Roderick Bombsborough, I love it.
What do you want, lowlife?
And okay, what if, yes, I was to help acquire some whiskey, so you leave that nice chappie alone?
Ah, the legendary Winnower. The single malt gold reserve from the Isle of Skye, still maturing after all these years in its oak cask. I get goosebumps just thinking about it.
Oh, yes.
Right, and you paid this guy to get hold of it, and by the sounds of it, I'm assuming it's somewhere a bit dangerous.
Those gentry fellas are after a special whiskey. I managed to track down the delivery details to the St. Pancras International Hotel. I tried to get to myself, but the place is full of lunatics. I nearly lost my leg looking around. Never even got near the cellar. Maybe you could manage better. I can give you 1,000 tickets if you get the cask out safely.
Okay, St. Pancras International Hotel with the Weird Affairs cultists. I know precisely what you're talking about, my friends.
The whiskey cask will be down in the cellar. Should stand out as it's meant to be painted gold. It's just an octave barrel, but it'll still weigh over 100 pounds. So watch yourself with it. Bring it back here in one piece, and you'll get your money. Damage it in any way, and I swear we're both dead. These gentry folks are not the type you want to fuck with.
Okay, 100 flipping pounds. I've got like 60 spare at the moment, but we could fix that by just, you know, giving a bit of stuff over to Kira. While I'm here, hang on. Okay, there's got to be a very nice sexy beer mat somewhere, and that looks about right. Gosh darn it, melee crits. That's no use at all. Well, you know what? Given St. Pancras is literally just over the road, and I've already cleared it out, opened all the doors, etc., etc., go on then, why not? So here we go. Officially, it's actually up. That was the room with, yes, the giant, you know, sacrificial McGibberland. You've re-chained it, you cheeky bastards. Well, that's fine. I've definitely still got the keys, so I can, like, you know, jump straight to the shortcuts and whatnot. So, crack that open, and, okay, guys. Time for you to just give up. Right, well, they go down nice and easy, opening up the front room and whatnot. Though, gosh darn it, the booze isn't here. Due to, yes, the flooding that led to, you know, the giant terrifying murder claw downstairs we ran into previously, they've shuffled it over to the Golden Elm in Greenwich. And luckily I know the Golden Elm, so, right, that's a pub right before you enter the glowing sea area that leads up to the Millennium Dome, so I passed by it briefly, but I didn't go inside the last time I was there. And as for the Lewisham police station, right. That's inside, you know, a proper sealed off area. But I do know where the gate is, or at least one of them is. It was right around here. So okay, we'll kick off with grabbing the whiskey, then we'll move on to Lewisham. And yeah, the moment we arrive, it's already bloody radioactive and whatnot, so... okay, Kira, probably best we, like, you know, get inside, grab the beer mat, grab the booze, and get going. This is not a happy place to be. Bare minimum, though, right, and... hooligans, just basic hooligans, that is fine. So, okay, mosey through here, and... they're a tiny bit too, yes, at range for Scaramanga, so... probably best on this occasion, I actually, like, you know, go into a different gun. Scaramanga doesn't work 100% of the time. Right, get out my instigating shotgun and... Weasel Bancroft is here. Right, well, you just get shot in the head, my friend. That should be enough to kill you. Presumably, you're the most dangerous person present. And then... okay, just... there's lots of people here. Various people with names, so, right, let's just get over here, take out some of you guys, one shot with instigating should be more than enough. Sorry about this, Henrietta, appreciate you didn't actually, like, do anything to me, but, oh yeah, this is gonna do the job just fine. And you are legendary, so you just get critted too. Right, get into cover, and bare minimum, we made a very, very good start here. And I've got my AP back, so you can just go down too, so, oh yeah. This here shotgun, it works surprisingly well as a mid to long range weapon now I've set it up right. And also, nimble plasma pistol. Not sure I love it, but okay, we'll keep it for now. Still, just to move up to the high ground to take out some of you lovely bastards one by one, and oh, the instigating combat shotgun with, you know, proper slugs and whatnot. That is getting stuff done. Oh, and highly conveniently, you guys were guarding the medicine coaster, so, okay, 10% more flipping healing on stim packs. That is bloody nice. Now, okay, where precisely is, yes, this lovely booze you guys had? The quest marker's pointing at a note, which makes me deeply suspicious it's not going to cocky be here. The burden of safekeeping this treasure is honestly quite terrifying. It's worth millions and might be worth more in the future. So, where did you cocking send it? City of London Pindar. You know what? That's quite a good joke to be the basis of a mission. That everywhere I go to get this booze, there's just more and more people who sent it elsewhere. And honestly, I'm not mad, because, you know, I'm getting cocky beer mats for doing this. And those are basically bobbleheads, so those are, you know, incredibly bloody valuable. Okay, I'm not giving up on this bloody whiskey, so... Monument Underground, yeah, we know where that is. That's right near the centre. Apparently, yeah, just round the corner, there's a government rationing centre, and I'm assuming, yeah, the Pindar's underneath that. Oh, hang on. This is where, yes, there was that showdown between this guy and the cops. And I took his side and shot the cops because I wanted their guns and whatnot. So, right, apparently you had a Pindar hidden around the back of your room or something. Okay, completely walked straight past this apparently. So, one video phone and one Pindar. By the looks of it, right, she's already open. I've got a bad feeling about this, by the way. I feel like, you know, presumably the people who lived here, they would have drunk the whiskey long, long ago. Still, keep on keeping on, and just a machine gun turret, nothing to worry about, just the automated defences. So, okay, does anyone still live here? That red dot's not moving, that makes me think... Okay, never mind, it was just, you know, another machine gun turret, that's fine. Yeah, it's just automated defences these days, gotcha. I'm deeply concerned about the fact that, yes, the quest marker is once again pointing me towards a cocky terminal. So, okay. The weirdest item was a yellow barrel of whiskey. What idiot civilian sent it down here? I sold it to a chap I know who runs the Coach House pub in Tower Hamlet, so bloody hell. Did I come in here before and then just forget about it, by the way? Because I swear some of this looks familiar somehow. Well, in either case, a free trunk with tons of ammo, etc, etc, I shan't say no. The Coach House pub, however, I have been to previously and apparently cleared because, yeah, I must have passed by that when I was travelling up to, yeah, the airport. Oh, yeah, I remember this pub. Pretty small, just had, yeah, a couple of townsfolk in it and whatnot. And the fact I've already been here makes me highly suspicious that, yes, once again, this is not going to be my final destination. Oh dear. A procurement ledger, so, okay. Got some fancy looking whiskey for 20 quid. Looks Irish maybe, dear flipping dear. So, the Four Leaf Pub in Suffolk. Gotcha. Well, that's fine, because, yeah, that's nearby to the Imperial War Museum, and, once again, I get the last laugh here, because you're just taking me to various pubs, and pubs mean beer mats. So yeah, starting off from the War Museum here, which I've been to before, looks like, yeah, if I'm reading the map right, should be able to just go over open ground, and it should be just somewhere in the rubble over here, though just a rad shrew, nothing to worry about, we can take them out with Scaramanga, basically, yeah, anything that's melee that wants to run at me, Scaramanga is an excellent, excellent choice. And there we go. I can even see a pub right there on the compass, though. Was that a legendary rad shrew for a second? It was as well, so right, you get crit in the head, just to make sure you go down, buddy. An enraging cutlass, dear flipping dear. Right, not even worth taking, right there. So, reload, keep on keeping on. Don't know why I'm even getting excited. It's not going to be here. This mission's going to take me around every cocky pub in London, isn't it? Just for fun. Right, just check we are safe here because I'm not seeing any other occupants bare minimum, so that's a good start. Never mind one bug, but that bug hands me a level up. Good, 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 good. So, right, mosey around the back of the bar here and bloody hell. It's actually, it's gonna be empty, isn't it? No way in hell is that real, okay? You've made me suspicious at this point, game. And alright, we've got ourselves, I was about to say, a very heavy item. But then again, it's a quest item. It automatically weighs 0, so I mean, I was expecting to be over capacity, I'll be honest, game. No, it's definitely a quest item. I feel like that actually might be an oversight. Like, given it did specifically say it's going to be heavy, I feel like it should weigh a lot, but given it's also a quest item, yes, it, like, automatically doesn't weigh anything. So, okay, possibly that's something, you know, they'll patch at some point, I'm not sure. And before we leave, do not forget, yeah, pub means beer mats. On this occasion, yes, actually hidden around the back of the pub on the stairs, so that's a free point of luck. Also, apparently was about to say invisible settler. No, he's just up there, as it turns out. And speaking of which, right, now I've got that, I will happily take a point of a four-leaf clover, because, yeah, I couldn't take that before. Okay, so it turns out, yes, that 1,000 tickets, I did need to, you know, earn a bit more than I was expecting, but the rewards I've got already in a beer mat form have been basically invaluable, so thank you for the very interesting mission, my friends.
Unbelievable! You got the golden cask?
What's that? Your lackey found the thing, eh?
Goodness me!
Was it hard to get in the end?
I'm going to be honest, it was a bit of a nightmare, yes.
Oh, spare us your sob story, wretch. Come now, this is a momentous moment.
Most momentous indeed.
Shut up, Percy!
All right. I'll get my supplier here to take it in the back for tapping. Will just be a moment, sir.
Bloody hurry it!
Okay, we've got to do things all properly like, so Right, mosey into the back room, etc, etc. Lovely. So, you go down there, my friends. Okay, hang on. Where's it just gone? Oh. I think I just dropped it. That was not my fault. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Yeah. Not sure what happened there, Zach. Sorry.
Alright, let's just calm down. Keep quiet.
Everything all right back there?
Fine. Just trying to clean some glasses.
Get a move on, will you?
Those gents are out there waiting for what is now slop on the floor. But they just need a sample and a full barrel, right? We just fill it back up somehow. With some sort of priceless, unique whiskey. We're so fucked.
Okay, so... Right, fill it up with a normal whiskey, mix some supplies here together to make something convincing, or piss in it. You know what? I don't like those gentlemen outside. How about we just do that last one?
What the hell is wrong with you? Wait, that might just work. We mix that with regular scotch, and it'll be a taste they won't recognise. And I get to watch that podsy arse drink literal piss. Right, brilliant. Let's do this.
Okay, well this is a fun resolution to the whole situation. So alright, we're just going to fill up the cask. Lovely, there we go, marvellous.
Job done. We add a bit of regular scotch and give it a swill. Here, take 2 drinks out to them. I need to seal up the barrel properly before I give it to them. Now it's too early. You should wash your hands before you... You know what? Fuck it. Here's 2 glasses of the stuff.
Alright, so we've got some glasses of some lovely, lovely high-quality whiskey for you lads. Here you flippy go.
Aha! Here we are! The Arwen Oil. Come on, Percy. Let's savour this golden delight properly. Can you smell that? Rather earthy, I must say. A little sulphury, even. Really seeps into the nostrils.
Oh, yes. Delightful.
Now for the taste. Just a drop on the tongue. Yes. Definitely getting a hint of wood there. Now, let's give this a proper swirl around the mouth.
Oh, Roderick.
Very full on the tongue, it must be said. Such a peaty, punchy flavor. Robust, fulsome, brimming with vigor.
It's sharp, mind you. Piercing. Leaves nothing to hide.
I have to say, this really is exceptional. One of the most unique and interesting whiskies I have ever tasted. Quite alien, almost.
Oh? I thought there was something oddly familiar to it.
Don't be daft, Percy.
Oh, sorry. Right you are.
You there, scamp. You're Zachary's supplier?
I am indeed, good sir.
Well, I am most impressed. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. Delightful. It's been a pleasure, Zachary. You've really proved your worth. I'll be sure to come back when I have another product to source.
Oh, that will be the day, will it not? And I do hope you enjoy every drop of this.
Right. Let's be off, Percy.
Ta-ta.
There we flippy go. I get payment from these guys, and Zach's gonna be paying me as well. And more importantly than anything else, they did just give me a brand new hat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't particularly care for it, so no, we're going back over to the bearskin. Still, I would say, having wrapped up our jaunt around London and, yes, taken a rather disgusting stand against the gentry, how about we call it a pod there? But next time... Right, we've got to get back to business proper. Somewhere inside this sealed area of Lewisham, yeah, there's a police station filled with guns, though I strongly suspect that's not going to be the only thing of interest down here. And when that's done, yeah, I reckon Ariel Rotten has been doing something dodgy with the Tommies, and Alice is going to need me to go and do a bit of an investigation. So hopefully you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout London. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Ah, we have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake, I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.